everybody, this is Jane's Books and Stuff. I am Jane, of course. I've got something pretty cool and special for you to see today. I've got some Uma Musume Doujin comics. Both of these were available at Comiket 106 this year, the one in August. And we've got one with Sakura Bakushin and TM Operao. So, two really beloved characters. This book really, and its illustration, sort of endeared me to Sakura Bakushin. But this will be kind of a mini episode because I can't read Japanese, so I am somewhat limited in what I can tell you about them. But I am going to tell you where you can see the artist profile. So since these are doujin books, I think that's important. So you can see the original pages and profiles. Amano here in particular draws a ton of TM Operao, and the art style here by Nokogara for Sakura Bakushin is just beautiful. And we also have an extra contributor here for Yagine. So let's go ahead and start with Sakura Bakushin. Now, this little bird on her head, I believe this is the author's like insert character. You know, like Toriyama has that little guy with the gas mask, and you know, all the Shonen Jump artists have a little like character that represents them. I think that's what represents the author. So let's take a look inside. And this page is just about, at least according to Google Translate and Google Lens, which I know is not super reliable, but apparently what this says is, I want to talk about Sakura Bakushin. I want to talk more about Sakura Bakushin. I want to talk even more about Sakura Bakushin Q&A, something like that. So, pretty funny overall. So, the illustration style is, I don't want to say it's amateurish because I can't draw this good, but it's very cute and it's very simplistic. It's very chibi inspired. Obviously, this is like super chibi, but there are some comics in here. But a lot of what's inside is very text heavy. Now, judging by the table of contents and what Google Lens told me, I think these are essays about the character that go along with these little comics and drawings. I don't think they're fan fiction. I mean, some of them might be. It seems like there are parts where it's divided. And is that Bakushin? She doesn't have her hairband, but she does have like this little ear thing. And I'm not. Every time I look through this, I'm like, who's that? But another mysterious thing about this one. Yet again, Pat Labor. Chief Goto is there along with Blackjack, and not sure who this is. So if you know, let me know. But yeah, very text heavy. Some sort of, I mean, it could be. I love Bakushin over and over and over again. We've got this up here. This is I'll try to get in so you can see, but it's the Q-Darin video. So I wonder why exactly that's there, other than that was a very popular sort of meme in the Japanese circle. But yeah, this is just a really adorable, but yeah, see, here we go. Like this, I'm very limited in what I can say about all this, unfortunately. But the actual drawings, I just love them so much. I mean, this is just wonderful. Like, what can you what can you say about that? And yeah, somewhat limited here. But this is definitely one of the coolest things in my little collection. So, any Bakushin O fans, congratulations. You've got a really good doujin here in your corner, in your fandom, let's say. All right, so going back over, let's look at the nice, shiny, glossy girl herself, TM Operao. This very eye-catching cover, very beautiful. You know, the gradient shading on her outfit, the hair color is perfect, the matches. I mean, this is just, wow. So the first thing that stood out to me about this one is that this is like a 70-page or 60-plus page book. It's pretty close to 70, maybe 71 or 72. And I was like, wow, no way. So what's in here? Well, this is a full 70-some page comic about TM Operao. Now, I've done my best to glean what the story could be. It's about some kind of relationship with her trainer, and sort of the history of TM Opera O. But there's the trainer guy. Now, the first thing that really jumped out at me, this is like totally professional quality artwork. A lot of doujin artists are professional artists in some respects. But, I mean, that is just really awesome. And it's not exactly like the stock Uma Musume style that you would see. And it's just a really gorgeous comic. It really, really is stupidly good looking. It is absolutely just drop dead gorgeous. And, you know, you get to see lots of opera-o-esque expressions. And this male trainer, I assume he's a male. It'd be cool if he wasn't. But I assume he's some sort of player insert or author insert. I haven't quite exactly pieced it together just from the pictures. Now, this doujin, the first 20 pages or so are available on the artist Amano's Pixiv page. So I will link to that and let you know where you can see it. But since it's only those first 20-some pages, I don't know if I should show the rest if you're supposed to try to buy it after Comiket, or, you know, what would be respectful. Since this is a totally different field, you know, a commercial comic book, who really cares? But for something like this, it might be a little more sensitive. Now, I will mention one thing. I will link to the eBay store that I got these from. They're a little pricey right now, what with the tariffs and such. And also the eBay store has a ton of H doujins. So, hey, look, there's Meisho Dojo. You know, TM Opera O's little partner in crime, I guess you could say. But yeah, I'll cut it off here, at least as far as this book goes, because I think the preview pages stop somewhere around here. Take a look at the very back, maybe. Yeah, just absolutely drop-dead gorgeous illustrations in here. The eBay store and eBay in general have more Uma Musume doujins. It seems like Uma Musume stuff is just very collectible. You know, I think we all have our favorites and such. There we go. Welcome back, Sakura Bakushino. So yeah, wish I could tell you a little more about these, but I do think they're really cool. I am going to keep them bagged and boarded and try my best to just sort of cherish these because these are so cool. These are fairly rare. I think anyone who's tried to get a doujin after it's the current Comiket knows it's pretty tough. So yeah, definitely two of the coolest things in my collection. But that's all I've got for Uma Musume books today. Maybe they'll release Cinderella Grey in America sometime. It seems like they're really taking it awfully slow with how big a hit the game has been in America. But I'm not privy to all that kind of information. So I will see you all next time. If you want to see more books, if you want me to buy more doujins and show them to you, let me know. But I will see you guys next time. Keep reading, keep having fun, and see you around.